61 AD, the western edge of the Roman Empire. I'm Matthew Settle. Here a warrior queen rose in revolt. Her name was Boudica. She united the British tribes against Rome, sacking cities and spreading panic and destruction wherever she went.
O então governador Romano Paulinus reuniu 10.000 homens em desesperada tentativa de deter a rainha nesta estrada romana à via Watling. Esta batalha decidiria o destino britânico e testaria os limites das conquistas romanas. Hoje, com a tecnologia dos videogames, podemos visualizar como foi a batalha, o grande número de soldados, a formação das tropas, a luta e como a batalha foi vencida. Veja o que os generais gostariam de ver agora em Batalhas Decisivas. Batalhas Decisivas. A Bretanha era uma próspera província romana no século I, rica em minerais e recursos naturais. Ela não se submetia com docilidade ao jugo romano. Ninguém menos do que Júlio César tentou conquistar essa terra um século antes e falhou. Roma só conseguiu invadir a Bretanha no ano 43 depois de Cristo. Mas levou muitos anos para pacificar as inúmeras tribos que habitavam a região. Mesmo com a terra conquistada, bolsões de resistência permaneceram e a Bretanha estava longe da tranquilidade.
This is a place where military reputations full stop, can be won or lost. One has to remember that Britain is a late entry to the empire. Here fortunes, military and financial, can be made.
Na Bretanha, os romanos comandavam uma colcha de retalhos de reinos tribais. Ao norte, os brigantes. Ao sul, os belgas e os regnenses. E a leste, os icenos. As tribos britânicas moravam em aldeias como esta, reconstruída no sul da Inglaterra.
Boudica was the widow of Prasutagus, a chief of the Iceni. He saw that security depended on a peaceful relationship with the Romans. Since Prasutagus didn't have a son when he died, he left his lands to be jointly controlled by his wife Boudica and the Roman Emperor Nero.
And so we have a situation where Prasutagus actually makes the Emperor Nero his heir, or part heir. And the idea, I think, behind what Prasutagus is doing is to ensure a favourable, friendly relationship between Rome and the Iceni.
But Rome wasn't deterred. The Roman Emperor Nero had nothing but contempt for the wife and daughters left behind by Prasutagus.
They came in, they took over, and when she objected, as naturally she did do, she was flogged and the girls were raped.
Mas Roma subestimou Boudica. Ela e as filhas conseguiram escapar e começaram a levantar um exército. O brutal tratamento que receberam dos romanos seria vingado. A notícia do acontecido logo se espalhou. A tribo dos icenos, onde nasceu Boudica, se uniu aos vizinhos trinovantes para combater Roma. Historiadores antigos dizem que ela reuniu 100.000 homens. Como todas as mulheres icenas, Boudica não temia o combate.
I suppose today she has special significance because she was, after all, a woman. Celtic society were rather big on women. Roman society was not like that at all.
Roman writers make a lot of the fact that this rebellion is led by a woman. The Romans emphasize this very strongly in their accounts, and they regard Boudica as this very, very strange, sinister figure. Something rather unnatural, really.
Os icenos usavam grande variedade de armas, lanças, espadas e machados. Muitos espalhavam um corante azul pelo rosto e, às vezes, pintavam o corpo todo.
We know that the Celtic warriors traditionally fought without clothes on at all. I don't think that was necessarily true at this period. I expect they will have had trousers, and you also know they had great big moustaches. And one Roman writer, a man called Diodorus Siculus, says that when the Celtic warriors drank their soup, these moustaches acted as a sort of filter.
Boudica já tinha um exército de mais de 30 mil homens e mulheres quando atacou a cidade de Camulodon e a destruiu inteiramente.
We are given details of the deaths of those people who were put to the sword and tortured by the rebels. The Roman historians talk about them being tortured, impaled on sharpened stakes. All sorts of really horrible details.
Os romanos foram pegos de surpresa. Rapidamente reuniram um pequeno exército que foi, por estar mal armado, rapidamente dizimado.
We're dealing with southern England, we're dealing with, if you like, the soft underbelly of the emergent Roman territory. It's an area which has less troops in at this particular moment in time.
Roma tinha de enfrentar uma guerra total. A 9ª Legião, com cerca de 4 mil homens conduzidos por cereales, foi enviada à luta. A 9ª Legião era uma tropa de choque, mas os bretões a arrasaram de tal maneira que Cereales teve de fugir para a Gália a fim de se salvar.
Cerealis was rash, he advanced without scouts, he was caught with his pants down.
O governador da Bretanha, Suetônios Paulinus, se deu conta do problema. Ele voltava de uma guerra na ilha de Anglesey e tinha de levar sua 14ª Legião a mais de 300 quilômetros para lutar na própria área dos rebeldes.
In an ideal world, he'd wait, he'd get more troops together before confronting her. So there's a little bit of manoeuvring that has to go on. First, troops need to be called in. He needs to get to somewhere where he can operate against Boudica.
Paulinus correu a Londinium, hoje Londres. Ele tinha poucos homens à disposição e não queria acabar como Cereales, entrando na luta só para ser derrotado. Ele precisava de tempo para construir um exército e decidiu o impensável: abandonar Londres.
The people of London begged him for help, but Paulinus ignored their pleas and left them to the mercy of the Britons. He needed time to raise up an army and devise a battle plan. His 14th Legion were all experienced veterans, but even counting their auxiliaries, they numbered only 6,000 men.
As tropas de Boudica irromperam em Londres e massacraram tanto romanos quanto civis e bretões. Depois de um longo dia de luta, a cidade foi saqueada.
The Boudica rebellion was very serious. It was bad news for Rome. And quite apart from anything else, 80,000 people who were friendly to Rome, and including Romans themselves, were massacred by the rebels right at the beginning of the revolt. So it was really bad news, and there was even a possibility that the Romans might have been thrown out of Britain, and that would have been a disaster for Roman prestige.
In one day, Boudica had destroyed the center of Roman influence in Britain. Now the Romans had to stop her, or they would lose Britain.